In today's Mom Squad, there are new concerns about a virus that has been going around. You may have heard of it, RSV. We've been talking about it. Right now, hospitals in 5 states are seeing their pediatric units filling up. The virus especially hits infants hard and usually spikes in midwinter. But cases started popping up in the spring and the summer. University Hospital's pediatric infectious disease specialist, Dr. Amy Edwards, explains that ever since the COVID pandemic, RSV is acting differently.
As things kind of open back up over this last year, year and a half or so, RSV doesn't seem to be able to figure out what it's supposed to be doing. Like it's lost its season.
The states seeing a sudden spike in RSV cases right now are California, Illinois, Massachusetts, North Carolina, and Rhode Island. Due to a lack of beds, some children are even being transported to hospitals an hour or more away, sometimes even across state lines. So while we aren't seeing those really shocking numbers here, doctors say there are some things that we can do to help.
Get your flu shot, get your COVID boosters. Anything people can do to mitigate the risks for some of the other viruses for which we have treatment is going to be really important for dampening the overall impact of our viral respiratory season this fall and into the winter.
Another thing Dr. Amy Edwards and I talked about was the importance of sleep and also what we eat. So vitamin C, magnesium is a big one. Zinc, which we get from eating fruits and vegetables, are really important to help keep our immune system functioning at its peak. So we've talked about it before because I feel like we have Amy Edwards on speed dial, especially this time of year when it just seems like everybody's getting sick.
Yep.
And it's all sorts of different viruses. And you cannot avoid the viruses, but you can make your body at its peak immunity with eating healthy, sleeping, taking vitamins so that it doesn't totally knock you out.
Right.
You
Your
can
body
deal with the
fights it.
cold, your body fights it. Maybe it's a shorter cold, maybe it's a less severe virus, but RSV, especially with kids, is very frightening.
It is.
And as we get closer into the holiday season, as we're seeing family maybe from out of state, people are flying around, that's where we can start to see a spread too, even from other states.
So the message is you can't stop things, but you can help control.
Yes.
Make them not as severe.
I mean, we've been through this. We've been through it, especially with COVID, reminding everybody, wash your hands, make sure if you're sick, stay home. If, all those things, we have to really keep those things in mind as we head into these winter months.